Here is the simplest dating advice you will ever need in your life. But most of you won't listen because you guys like to argue and complain about stupid stuff that is very easy to understand. That person that has inconsistent communication with you just doesn't like you that much. They don't really text you often, they don't really call you often, they're not planning any dates to see you. They just doesn't like you that much, and you should move on. That person that ghosted you isn't a bad person. They just don't really like you, or they lost interest, or they just found someone else. And that doesn't make a person a bad person. You never know what's going on in people's life. People got other things going on, or they simply just don't like you, or they found someone else, or have someone else the whole time. But the best thing you can do is move on. Find somebody else to text you. Find somebody else who's actually interested in you and shows mutual interest. If your partner cheats on you, leave them. And if you don't leave them, which most of you won't because you lack standards and self-respect and love for yourself, shut up about it. Stop hanging it over their head and learn how to work through it together. And if not, move on. There's billions of people in the world. There's so many people you could connect with or potentially find a partner elsewhere. It's no need to waste your time or the next person's time. If a man does not want to pay all of your bills, that does not make him a bad guy. That does not make him a bum. That does not make him a little boy. He is still a man. He's just a man with different interests and different goals in life. And you should just go find someone else who will. There's 8 billion people in the world. I promise you can find someone that'll pay all of your bills. That woman who does want all of her bills paid, that doesn't make her a hoe, that doesn't make her a slut, that doesn't make her a gold digger. You go find you someone that is okay with going 50-50 with you. And there's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with the other side of it either. It's very simple. She just doesn't want what you want, and that's okay. Move on. You cannot attract the type of person that you want if you are not the type of person that they want. It just doesn't work that way, but it's okay. Get off the couch if you want a gym rat, ironically, while I'm sitting on the couch. If you want somebody to read books a lot, get up, read a book. If you want somebody that is into nature, go into nature. You get what I'm saying? It's actually very simple, but people like to make life difficult for some reason. Men aren't shit, your standards are. You attract what you are. So maybe it's time to do some self-reflection. And that goes for men and women. Maybe you need to self-reflect. Maybe you need to work on yourself and become better, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody got something that they should and can work on. Most men under 30 don't have their shit together, and that's okay. Stop letting social media fill your head with these unrealistic standards. All of these things that you see online is not everybody's reality, and that's okay. Stop letting social media manipulate you and program you into thinking what you think love and relationships or life should be like. You live your life exactly how you want. You find what makes you happy, and you go with people who agree with you on those things, and you can share those things together. Stop trying to change people who aren't like that and calling them bad or wrong for it. They're just not for you, and that's okay. This might be controversial, but this might ruffle some feathers. But men have it way harder than y'all do, especially when it comes to money. Stop being a 25-year-old woman wondering why this 25-year-old man can't make $10,000 a month busting his you-know-what open. It just doesn't work like that. It's not that easy for men to make money in that kind of way, the way it is for women. Believe people when they show you who they are the first time. You shouldn't need them to show you over and over and over again why they are someone that they already showed you they are. Some of you need to stop giving people so many chances. It's damaging you. You do not get to choose or change the way someone decides to love you. You simply sit down, shut up, observe, experience them, and decide whether or not you want to participate in the way that they love you or not. At the end of the day, we're all human and we're all imperfect designs. No one is perfect. Everyone has flaws and things like that. So stop trying to find that perfect person that's gonna fill all of your boxes. The perfect person doesn't exist. And that thing that you probably hate about them, you hate about yourself. Don't take advice from married people or single people. Take advice from happy people. People that are happy with their life and happy with whatever they are experiencing. Take advice from those people, not people just because they're married, and damn sure don't take advice from single people. But even happy people are sometimes hard to find because most people lie to themselves about what makes them happy. Stop coming into relationships with a lacking mindset. You have a hard time finding the end-all be-all person because you yourself is not the end-all be-all person. So do some self-work, shut up, get off the internet, go out into real life, and stop complaining all the time and do something to actually improve your life and make your life better. Instead of just sitting around complaining all the time, but doing absolutely nothing to change the outcome. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you always got. Everything you think, feel, and say becomes your reality. You having trust issues and you not being able to believe in love or believe somebody actually loves you and cares about you isn't that person's fault that you just met. They didn't do anything to you. You need to be working on yourself. You need to heal from your past trauma because the new person that you met does not deserve for you to bring all of this baggage and put it on them like they're supposed to fix you and come into your life and heal you and make you happier and make you love again. You need to be doing some kind of self-work before you even thinking about getting into a new relationship. If you have trust issues, that's something you might need to work on before you start dating. If you have issues with anything else, there's stuff you need to work on before you start dating. A lot of people do not self-reflect and they do not make themselves aware of their own trauma that could be causing them to not work out with people that they meet. A lot of people don't do a lot of self-work, they don't self-reflect, and they don't realize that they need to get out of their own way. You need to take some accountability for some of the trauma that you cause in your life, some of the disappointments that you cause in your life. And it could be simply because you didn't do any work after those bad experiences to heal and become a better person. You're now bringing all of that into a new relationship with a new person who did absolutely nothing to you. You have to give new people a chance and the benefit of the doubt to become whoever they are to you. And if you don't, you're just going to keep hurting yourself over and over again, keep repeating the same cycles over and over again. And I know you don't want to do that. Or do you?